Thursday, May 14th, 2020. I hope you had a good specials day yesterday. Today we're going to start talking about tens and ones. And you guys are very familiar with this because we did a lot of it in calendar time. So when we talk about tens and ones, we always talk about having, it's kind of like a house on a street, it's kind of like a street or a neighborhood. So there's lots of houses in a neighborhood, right? And this is going to be the place value neighborhood that we talk about. So we're going to just put 3 houses on this street, okay? And when I look at that, I have 3 houses on the street, and we're always going to start on this side of the neighborhood on the street. This is the ones house. So the ones family lives here, okay? Next door to the ones family lives the tens family. And then next door to the tens family lives the hundreds family. Okay, the hundreds family is they have a lot, they're a lot. So, the hundreds, the tens, and the ones all live on the same street. When we look at it with numbers, we're also going to think about these 3 houses, okay? We call them place value houses. So for example, if I have the number 57, there's 2 houses that we're looking at. We don't even have to think about this guy, right? Because this is the 3rd house. We're just looking at these 2 here. So when I think about 57, if I match up this to the right house, that means that there are 7 living in the ones house, and there are 5 living in the tens house to make the number 57. Because if you remember from calendar time, this 50, this 5 tens is actually the number 50. It would be 51s. If we were to take all of those straws apart, it would be 51s. So we're going to look at this as 5 tens and 7 ones to make 57. Let's look at another one. What if I have 79? How many tens are in the number 79? Think about where the tens house is in our place value neighborhood. This is the tens house right here. So there are 7 tens and there are 9 ones. All right, let's look at another one. Let's look at a bigger number this time. What if I have 118? Now we have our 3 houses, right? So we have to think about which number is in the ones house. Well, we know that the ones is the last house on the street, which means it is this one. There are 8 ones. And how many tens are there? Well, the tens house is right next to the ones house. So here's our tens house. There's 1 10 and there's 1 1. 100, 110, and 8 ones makes the number 118. Okay? Let's do one more together and then you guys will have some practice with this. All right, so let's say I have the number, pick a really big number, okay, because you guys are so smart. All right, let's pick 493. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna try to trick you. How many tens are there in the number 493? How many tens? Which number lives in the tens house? Let's look at our houses. Ones house, tens house. So there are 9 tens. How about how many ones are there? I know that the ones house is the last house on the street, which means there are 3 ones. And that means that we have 4 hundreds. All right? Have fun practicing with that today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.